I know, neither bro.
What the heck?
Fadel, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
This is what happens when you tame a dog. We'll be back with more Japan time.
Bro, I didn't watch the whole video. I didn't know she said that, bro. It was funny as hell.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Japan Time for August 28th, 2023. I am your host, back from Japan, Rogers Base, and joining me, of course, we have the man, the myth, the legend, the channel we're streaming on right now, the one and only Mr. Pokemon Cypher himself, Shofu.
What the hell? I didn't approve of this music.
What the fuck?
Your people didn't hit my people.
Music? Is music perfect?
What's going on, chat?
Mr. B.
It's me, Shofu. Hello. That's all I got.
Now, we actually have a full cast this week. We got a lot of people in here. All three of the people who are never here are all here this week. So I'm going to introduce them first. First, we have Mr. Fadel Games Cage. Hello, welcome, Fadel.
Sure, I'm really out here. That's me, Fadel Games Cage, traveling around, fighting, believing, being him,
Calling me a
chilling.
monkey before the show started. That's
Calling
what you
you a
did.
monkey?
What actually
I'm
crazy?
chilling out here, bro.
And then joining us,
Bro, he needs to be evaluated.
for the first time in a while, we have Mr. Warchamp 7. Hello, Warchamp 7.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be here.
Wow. Wow.
Good to be back.
What's
It's good to
happening
be,
right now, bro?
It's good to be scheduled.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I'm just still taken aback from what I just heard just now from Fidel.
What did you just hear?
Hold on. Are you though? Like actually?
What's
like,
wrong, Joe? I don't understand.
Like actually for real? Like real talk? Are you actually?
I think he is.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Someone that we already know is going to also have some wild thing to say is the one, the only, Mr. Ricky Cocaine.
Ricky, go!
No, isn't it beautiful how I've beaten both Warchamp and
Shut
Fadel
the fuck
in
up right now.
attendance?
I will
Come
beat your
on.
ass.
Isn't
No,
it
you
beautiful?
haven't,
And
bro.
You love to see that.
No,
you
you
love to see
haven't,
it,
bro.
though. But I've never gaslighted a person a day in my life, and I'm
you
starting.
dumb,
I'm not
bro.
starting now.
That is the worst lie you've ever told, and you've told some shit.
Oh, I don't remember that, bro.
Just like you remember making the fake catfish as me, and then trying to catfish people in New York. I
What?
remember getting
His
I
mic
can't hear
is
you.
so loud.
You're breaking up.
Bro,
Hold on, you gotta introduce the
Lower
next
this shit
guest.
up.
Why is your mic so fucking loud, man?
I
Bro's
don't
in the
know.
drive-thru.
No.
Coming up next,
Oh my gosh,
we
let me
have,
turn it
you know what? I'm going to introduce Coast next because Coast, I think you're going to have something to say about Fadel because Fadel is live on stream right now playing Dokkan during the show.
They
Well, yeah,
gifted me
okay.
100 subs, man. They gifted me 100 subs,
shout
bro.
out Diddy, man. Shout out Diddy, man. That's my
Yes,
guy.
sir. Diddy the gold,
That's
bro.
my guy.
anyways, hey Nintendo gamers!
All right, Ricky.
Nice chat.
Listen, all I'm saying is that Ricky was definitely taking a nap on his couch. 10 hours in, he's sweating, one pillow, and then he got a notification on his phone saying Warchamp has joined the call. He got up so fucking fast.
This dude's got alerts set up,
The only
man.
thing that motivates
All
me.
right.
Oh my gosh.
This dude is one show ahead of me and then decides that he is never missing one if he sees me pop in this channel now.
Someone else who's always one step ahead of us because he obviously is a big Sonic fan. We have Viram. What's going on, Viram?
Hello, everybody. I am currently in FF14, so I apologize if I'm talking less than I usually am, even though that's usually not that much anyway.
Don't worry about it, because I'm sure the other Sonic fan will have a lot to say. We have.
Oh,
Mr.
I've got a lot to
How
say
are you,
today,
sir?
buddy.
Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, normally you have a lot to say, but I'm just chilling. It's all good.
Fidel's not
And
even paying
last but
attention.
not
He's
least,
just
the
an
person
audio
who's
recognition
chilling all the way in the
mode.
back, we got Mr. Tito. What's up, Tito?
Ricky, you know what to do.
Oh,
You got business
no.
to take care of top.
Oh,
What?
I'm glad.
Oh, no.
Persona music. What is this?
Oh, God.
Here, order. The Japan Time Court
God.
is now in session.
Oh, God. Okay.
How's this
Oh,
always
God.
like?
Will the
Okay.
defendant please approach the bench, please?
Who's the defendant?
Will the defendant please approach the bench?
They already know who they are.
Ass up, bro.
It could
You have-
only be
you
one.
have to call
It could
the
only be
defendant
one. It could only be one.
What's up, man?
It's Fadel, defendant game stage.
Hey, man.
Now,
What's up?
now I would like you to know. I would like you to know a couple of things, okay?
Right. Yes.
I'd like you to
Hi.
know
Yes.
the first thing.
Yes.
During
Hi.
our recess, in which
Yes.
you were incarcerated for the last couple of shows,
Yeah.
multiple people
Okay.
were independently, without any provocation from me or
Okay.
my counsel,
Okay.
have brought charges,
Okay.
evidence against you to me. Now,
Right.
most of which are bullshit. Y'all need to
Yeah,
stop
I
doing that.
agree.
Y'all are weird. I know how to do it. I can get him without y'all help. But one in particular,
Yeah. Okay.
Fadel, I need you
Yeah.
to verify whether or not you said the following.
Okay. Can I have a clip? Is there a clip or something I can evaluate?
It is a clip of you.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Here's the video here. Actually, we have the evidence here, and as soon as
Okay.
I post this, you will know exactly what we're talking about.
What the heck is this?
Okay.
I haven't even seen this.
We need to talk about this.
Let me take a look at this on
Let me
screen
watch
real
this.
quick.
Hold on.
Okay. Where is it? Where are you guys putting it?
I'll
Haha.
put it in the Discord.
Thank you.
Oh, this is fine.
Let me see.
I just have a question. I didn't say,
Okay.
I would just like to talk to you about it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Now, for context, Fidel, would you like to provide any additional context before we begin playing the evidence here?
No, don't even worry about that.
I got the chat made me order seasoned chicken.
Okay.
Okay.
That shit's fucked up, bro. I got the chat made me order.
What's the problem?
Okay, no.
What's the problem?
No. You're not understanding. What I'm saying here, okay, chat, this is an example, okay? This man likes his chicken
Wait. Are you saying the chicken was fucked up because it was seasoned?
Yes.
Did they make you do this because you don't normally season your chicken?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait,
hell
how
no.
do you not normally season your chicken?
What?
Oh,
Why do you
no.
season your chicken, bro? What?
Okay.
Oh, no, this is bigger than I thought, bro. This is worse than I thought, man.
This is why you really trust me with
This
this, bro.
is worse than I thought, bro.
Wait, hold up. Wait, whoa.
I am also
Fidel.
confused at
No,
what's going on,
hold
because
on,
I'm
hold on,
watching this.
Roger.
Did you season it with lettuce? Like, what's
No,
going on?
It's wrapped in lettuce.
Order.
But the issue is that he's eating seasoned chicken, trying
Right.
it for the first
It's not
time
seasoned.
as a 28-year-old man, however fucking old he is. 38-year-old
I'm asking
man.
why you don't season your chicken already? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Now,
Listen.
now,
Hold
up,
Now,
hold up.
The defendant.
Right.
The defendant. Hold on. Order in the court.
Aren't you
please.
Arabic?
These
You guys know how to
charges-
cook?
These charges, this evidence is brought to me unprovoked. Okay, by multiple sources.
Right.
Okay, most of which I
Right.
assume are your own people. So first of all, you need to tighten the fuck up with your circle.
Because they want him to do.
Second of all-
They want him to do better.
Okay.
His
Second
community
of all-
cares about him. They want
It's
him
true,
to do
it's
better.
true.
They want him to season
That's
his fucking
true.
chicken, bro.
That's
They
true.
care about
Bob.
you, Fidel. They want you to live a good life, bro. What you
No,
eating
they're
unseasoned
right.
chicken for, bro?
I like the healthy. I just like making
Healthy?
chicken, having the
You think
lettuce on
seasoning
it.
is unhealthy? Who told you seasoning was unhealthy? Who told you garlic powder and onion powder was unhealthy, bitch? Point me to him right now.
All I want to
That's what
know is, Fidel, did you at least put on salt before any of this happened?
No, I never salt my shit. No,
What?
no.
What?
Okay, I don't salt
I can't eat
anything.
at your house.
Wait.
This is worse than I thought, bro. This is worse than I thought.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
Who the fuck told you cayenne pepper was fucking unhealthy, bro?
No, salt
And
is
paprika.
definitely unhealthy.
No,
Absolutely.
too much
Oh,
salt is
no.
unhealthy. Too much salt.
Okay, but that's not salt.
Salt
Not
is
in it,
fine,
gonna
bro.
be.
There's nothing wrong with salt. eating too much salt is crazy, but if you add a little bit of salt to your food, bro, you're not serious.
No, you don't have to have salt in your food. You can
motherfucker, do you know what flavor is, bro? Do you know what flavor is?
Pepper on it. I mean, there's options. You could do a little bit of garlic salt. You could do garlic powder. You could do cayenne pepper. You could do paprika. There's other things that you can put on your chicken. You don't have to put salt on.
You could put on air, according to Fidel.
No, there's nothing wrong.
I just have to say.
I would just like to
say.
say.
You can use a sauce. You can make a healthy sauce.
Go ahead. I'll let all the prosecution may go. War champ, yes, counselor.
As the whitest person here,
right? You're a pretty white guy. I've met you.
He's right. He's right.
Shit's unacceptable.
Roger is literally right there. Roger is literally right there.
Continue, counselor. Thank you.
This shit's fucked up. This is not okay.
What do you mean, War champ?
Now.
I mean, I
like to say two things.
It's not
just okay. The first. Nobody play with me ever again. If I bring into this courtroom, it's because it's an offense. Okay. No one play with me. Let me go. Let me go, because I'm really an arbiter of justice out here. So don't play with me.
You better give 20 because I'm doing these summons.
Bro. Or you'll get me mad. Second of all, I would say let me cook, but if it was according to Fidel, then I would just be serving raw chicken, I guess. I don't know what the fuck,
Not raw, it's just unseasoned.
No. Here's the thing, right? As your punishment, Fidel, okay?
Okay.
I, as well as the jury, would just like to announce your punishment. Okay?
Okay.
Jury. Right? Well, I'm assuming let's take a poll. Jury, Shofu, guilty or not guilty?
I'm not the fucking jury. He locked his ass up, bro.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. You are hereby sentenced. Okay.
Am I dead? Am I gonna die?
No, you're not gonna die.
No, you are hereby.
You have to put salt, pepper, and garlic powder bare minimum on your damn chicken.
You are hereby sentenced to the next 5 times you order food.
Okay.
Okay. You must have it seasoned when you eat it on screen. You must have it seasoned.
Okay. All right. That's valid. That's okay.
Wait.
You're right.
May I ask a question?
If I'm being
May
honest.
I ask a question, please?
Chicken. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Chicken specifically.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just confused. You said the next time you order food on stream.
I meant chicken.
I know. But I just want to know. Did you cook that chicken yourself, or did you just order unseasoned chicken and not put anything on it? Because I feel like that's almost worse. I feel like if you made the chicken yourself, I'm not going to say it's excusable, but I will say it's fine. You do what you want. You made it. But if you ordered and paid money for unseasoned chicken, you're going straight to jail on death row. Like I just excuse that. It's over for you. I will have Ricky be executioner. This is not a good look for you.
Yes.
I've been waiting.
Shook to the core. If you ordered unseasoned chicken,
depends.
If you made it in the other room, it's not. It depends. Shut your mouth. Tell me directly. Did you make the chicken, or did you order the unseasoned chicken? That's all I want to know.
No, it's seasoned.
That chicken. Okay. Typically, I will order it without seasoning, but there are places I order from where you're forced to be seasoned.
Wait. How do you even? What restaurant has the option to unseason a chicken breast?
I don't know a single restaurant that says
You just buy a regular grilled chicken.
To his defense, like on a lot, especially on Uber Eats and shit like that, you can actually like check off no salt, no pepper. Like you can do that. Like again, I'm not a psychopath, so I don't do that.
But it's an option.
It's even there, but it is an option.
Hold on. Hold on. There might be a very real situation here.
That is an option.
There might be a very real situation where this chicken was over seasoned, and Fidel does not understand that if he orders grilled chicken from somewhere, it is not fucking plain raw, cooked on a grill with nothing.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So
where
that's
you're getting grilled chicken from, it has some seasoning. It's insane to think that it doesn't.
That's why I'm saying for the next 5 times.
So what you're saying is he thinks chicken just tastes like that. He thinks chicken just tastes like that. Seasoned up
that's what I'm saying. So this punishment is meant to improve your overall quality of life.
It's just enough.
Because we really want you to prosper. We really want you to live good.
Speak for yourself.
You to grow as a human being, Fidel. You can't keep being a psychopath, getting raw, fucking bland-ass chicken. I won't allow it in my courtroom. So, the next 5 times you eat chicken, it better be seasoned.
Okay. I promise. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna tell you or else.
It's factual, right?
It's literally you better do it.
May I add something on your honor?
I apologize.
Yes. May I chime in?
Counselor, yes.
Yes.
Or Bailiff Virum, of course,
So-
yes.
So, over the past year and a half, I have been ordering these recipe boxes. Healthy food,
Right.
you know, good stuff. Every time there is
Right.
chicken in those boxes,
I didn't know
every
you could do
time, without fail, it says to season with salt and pepper. And these are healthy
I'll order
recipe
chicken right
boxes.
Absolutely.
Bro, if
Keep
this
in
is the
mind-
biggest lead up to a
keep in mind-
HelloFresh ad, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
No,
I'm sitting here like,
it's
please,
not even,
let
it's
it
not
be
even
an ad.
HelloFresh.
Shofu,
It's
you're
not,
not
it's not
getting paid
HelloFresh
again.
specifically.
Please, please,
it's a different
please.
one. It's UK exclusive, but it's not HelloFresh. This is an ad.
Proud of you, Virum.
But all I'm saying
This
By the way,
is,
that's how the ad reads are going to get them. It's going to I'm going to lob somebody. Y'all not gonna see it. We gonna sneak these ads. Go ahead, Vero.
but yeah, no. All I'm saying is, just don't fall into the trap of thinking that salt and pepper, just a little bit on your chicken, is unhealthy. Now you can explore a world of flavor, my boy.
Right.
With just a little
Right.
bit of seasoning. It's miraculous.
So
How many
with that
steps to
said,
show
you are
them the
sentenced-
video
you
of
are
you
sentenced
eating
to
Aru's
5
foot?
A sentence that
What?
I never thought I would say. You are sentenced to eat 5 meals.
Hold on. Somebody said
of
if he
seasoned
eats
food.
seasoned chicken for 1 month, they'll get the 100 subs. That's not even fair.
Hold up, Kristen. No, I'm
chicken
Bro,
every day for
have-
2
have-
months.
This is
bro.
insane.
Have dinner.
No,
Have
Kristen,
dinner,
That's a
bro.
steal. That's a
For you, I'll do
win-win.
it. For you,
That's a
Crispin, I'll
win-win.
do
You're
it.
eating healthy.
That's
That's
a
great.
super duper win when your chicken's
Kristen,
gonna be seasoned.
Crispin, for you, I'll do it. For
And
you,
then-
I'll do it,
So with that
Crispin.
in mind, I would just like to say once again, when I bring shit to court, don't play with me. I'm really here. I know what I'm doing.
He's
And
in.
court is adjourned. Ricky, thank you.
All right.
Ricky,
Thank you,
thank you so
Kyle.
much. Court is adjourned.
As an
Bring it back.
addendum, it's included in the appendix. I also vote that we drop the court bit and we just start roasting people for dumb shit. We don't need the court shit. Just start putting people on blast, bro.
Free.
I mean, we're gonna do that either way.
That's the pre-show.
We'll always roast.
Yeah.
That's what the pre-show this week is. I think going to turn into a video with the Street Fighter stuff.
Thank you for the
You're
tweets,
just
I
describing the
appreciate
pre-show. And plus, if we keep doing the bit, then we'll keep getting animations.
That's true. That's true.
That
That's
aspect
pretty
is
true.
actually true.
Yeah.
And they're very
I mean,
fun.
animations.
Yeah, but when you get it something. Oh, let
Anyway,
me see.
Roger, go ahead and kick us off, my friend.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought you were going to do a
How
whole
do you
thing
do
where he's
that?
sentenced to death or whatever, and I was going to transition into a whole thing about like Matcha Geist or Poltergeist or whatever you want to call him, because there was a lot of Pokemon news since the last time that we ended up doing a
He's
Japan
amazing.
time.
He's
And
amazing.
one of those bits of Pokemon news was about Poltergeist, who is the new convergent Poltergeist Pokemon based on matcha tea that got revealed about a week after Pokemon Worlds, who literally
Champion
kills
Pokemon.
people with matcha. I can't
Champion
wait.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I
don't
saw
give
it.
a
I saw
damn.
this guy
Built
kill 10
superior.
kids.
No, that Pokemon's sick, dude.
I love it.
What is exactly the typing? Because it's Grass,
Grass and
Ghost, right?
Yeah.
And then what's its ability?
It's my authentication.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
It heals your doubles partner.
Oh,
or
yeah, it's a
some
doubles
shit like
ability.
Yeah,
So
isn't
that
it like
thing's definitely
people
gonna
are
be
saying
useful,
it's
then.
like regenerator?
Yeah, I
doubles
think it's
as well?
just
Oh, yeah,
regenerating
that's actually a
doubles.
crazy ability. in
Ooh, that's
doubles.
awesome.
No,
Yeah.
okay, no.
Healing your
Okay,
Pokemon upon switching? That's crazy.
No,
I
but
mean,
here's the
regenerator
thing,
on
right?
top of its ability would be kind of crazy in double.
The thing about these abilities that are like
Is it
this,
perpetual,
there are a
though?
lot of
Yep.
abilities that
Like,
are
every time you
double-centric
switch
like
out?
this. They're
Oh,
usually
that's broken.
not that good.
Not stellar,
Like,
yeah.
They're usually like you. Most of the time, the mon is not good enough to warrant you using the ability. Like the difference between the ability and the mon is too vast. So you'd rather just play a better Pokemon. Like so, it's
And
How about we just
usually-
give it levitating?
usually
How about we just
VGC
give
I'm
Pokemon
seeing-
like these regular abilities, bro?
But usually also in VGC, like the meta's faster than like singles. So
Correct.
having a Pokemon constantly switch in and switch out is less valuable, I want to say, comparative to singles.
It just
I wouldn't.
depends on the situation,
It's
I
less
think.
valuable, but it happens more often.
Hold
If
up.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you're switching your
Yeah,
role position
yeah.
a lot
I
more.
wouldn't even
but
say
like,
it's less valuable, bro. You switching a Pokemon at the right time in the VGC, man. That shit could be fucking.
Oh yeah,
nuts,
yeah.
bro.
Like obviously, it's,
kind of feel
yeah,
like
obviously
that's
it's incredibly
particularly good
strong
if you know-
regardless.
yeah.
If you know like a normal attack is coming, or you know like a fighting attack is coming, you switch in Poltergeist, you get a free heal on your other Pokemon, and you're going to be immune to it. Like that seems pretty good to me.
No, yeah, no.
I know
mean,
it's
it is.
generally you won't even see too many switches in a VGC.
Yes.
match.
No, I know. I just mean
Yeah.
for this Pokemon in particular, like with the typing, I think that's really good.
But you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like Mons, like power, like fucking Power Spot. No, what's that shit? Power Spot? The cute rock Pokemon that's just a big like arch, whatever that thing is called. I actually like
What is
it.
this man talking about?
You know the mon that's like a rock type where it's a rock type. Stone Journer. Thank you, Stone Journer.
Oh, Stone Journer. Yeah. Okay.
It's like the cute mon that's just like an arch. Like it's like it's like these kinds of abilities where it's like the ability looks good if you read it. It's like plus 1.5 or times 1.5 on your partners. That sounds good. But the mon is ass. So it's like
I mean, I don't think Poltergeist will be ass just because it's.
Yeah, I don't think Poltergeist, especially like the way they have that
trailer.
Well, hold on. This is what I want to say. I think this Pokemon, for a casual playing a base game and shit like that, that Pokemon is trash. Because how many times are you gonna do double battles in the main story of a Pokemon?
That doesn't make it true.
No, I don't think so. I think even in the main game, it'll be good because Grass Ghost is a good typing.
But there's so many other options you can pick over. They've been adding so many Grass Ghost.
We're not looking at this the right way, bro. This Pokemon's about to probably get the same moves fucking Poltergeist gets. It's gonna have Shell Smash, Ghost Grass, and probably. I mean, I don't know what its other ability is. What's the other one?
I don't know if it has one.
Man, Shell Smash on this would be nuts.
I honestly think it's gonna get
it only
passed
has
over.
that one ability. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just that. I think this Pokemon's gonna get passed over.
I think it depends on what its stats are, because like I said, if it gets Shell Smash, it's already good.
Well, let me look at Poltergeist.
That is true. If it does have crazy BST, then yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying is that a lot of times these mons that have these double abilities, like these doubles, they don't have good BST. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I hope it does, but it's just I'm talking historically. The BST is usually on the mid side, so you're like, I'd rather play a good mon here. Like I'd rather just play a Mungus.
Well, one Pokemon that got revealed that I know is going to have a good base stat total and is most definitely not going to be overlooked is our Chuladon. How do you say this? Duraludon's new evolution? Holy mackerel. The fact that this thing is an evolution and not a convergent. I thought when I saw this thing at first, I thought it was a convergent. This thing is an evolved Duraludon. That's absurd.
Why is that?
That's
Why is it a big deal?
Because Duraludon is already like it has a high BST. Like it doesn't seem like the type of Pokemon that they would make evolve ever. Like it's just very random.
Yeah, I mean it was
Do we know
Raihan's ace?
Yes, that's why. Raihan is very popular, like in Japan specifically as well. Like he's a very popular anime character.
Lots of merch for him.
Yes, there's a lot of merch for him. He's like Leon's rival other than you. Like.
Why is he getting so much love, bro? Pokemon getting all the love. He and Unite. He got a G Max.
I just told you. Bro.
That's crazy, man.
I just told you, bro. That's happens when the people fuck with you, bro.
Let me see.
I think
I
even when they put trainers in Unite,
really cool.
They put Raihan in Unite as well.
Oh well, there you go then. So are they going to upgrade? If Duraludon is in Unite already, will they upgrade his set then to have an evolution, or do you think
they will probably
Pokemon?
just sell another one like they would Mewtwo X and Y? They just made here's Mewtwo X and then here's Mewtwo Y, and they're two different licenses.
Interesting.
It's like since there's Megas now, Pokemon that are in the game that have Megas but don't have them in Unite right now, they just sell them again.
That's
looking at the stats of this.
That's not even the best.
It's got
Let's
stamina.
talk about it.
Oh no, Dripplin is incredible. I love that thing.
I don't know about its design, bro.
But I've been calling it Dripplin.
I
love the apples.
Wait, I really like the apple line. I was really hoping it was like a regional form of Applin and would evolve, but an evolution of Applin that still just looks like Applin compared to the other two. I think it's not as good.
I agree. I think when you gave us Appleton as well, it's like if you're gonna give us the same thing that kind of just looks like Applin, it's like I don't know, man. It might have some cool move or like some ability, but just design-wise, I'm not a big fan of it.
So its ability is apparently Super Sweet Serp, which appears for the first time. It says the scent of the Serp spreads across the battlefield and lowers evasiveness of opposing Pokemon.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Serp. S-Y-R-U-p. Serp.
Is it syrup?
That's syrup.
You could say syrup. You could say syrup.
No. There's only one. No, there's one pronunciation.
Some scissor.
Don't say something. You can pronounce it like this. No, you gotta pronounce it the way it's gotta be pronounced. It's syrup.
Syrup.
It's a Y.
I'm a pill popping animal. Syrup sipping nigga. You can say syrup. Wait, what did he say? He said syrup.
Are we back on Bahamut?
Yes, Bahamut. Yes, syrup.
Bahamut.
Syrup. Is how you say it? Syrup?
No, syrup.
Whatever. I don't want to hear syrup. What the fuck is syrup, bro?
Syrup is
syrup.
Bro, you can say syrup, bro. You can say syrup, bro. Straight up.
No one says syrup, bro.
Bro,
No,
I
it's
literally
syrup.
just sang the lyric where he was saying it like that.
Bro, we know about that.
That's how they say it in the South, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Weezy has never changed the whole pronunciation of word.
Cup, man.
He's never done that, for sure.
I find him.
Lighter flick. The lighter flick. The move is good too, though. Syrup bomb. That the move is, I think, is pretty good.
So it says it causes speed to lower each turn for 3 turns in a row.
Yes. So every turn,
That's a really good move.
Yeah. It's a move.
You can use it on your own Pokemon too.
Yep. So you can use it on Trick Room.
That is ability.
It's a Trick Room type move, and it's also basically a hazard when you think about it, because like you kind of have to switch if you're playing in singles too. Because he's just like, oh, okay, I have nothing for this. I'm just gonna keep going slower, and then he's just gonna like win, like Leech Seed, whatever the fuck this thing gets.
Isn't there a barrier or something where if you get hit with a certain type of move, that
there's a barrier. There's a barrier for every type like that.
Because I was gonna say that'd be pretty amazing if you have a berry that like absorbs a grass type move or something, and then not only does it lower your speed, like this would be really good on a Trick Room team, it would also boost something else, right? Heal your HP or like boost your attack or something. I think this could be situational, but I feel like it could be pretty good.
Yeah, but that's not as good as my boy. Well, actually, hold on. Hold on. Keep going. Talk about the next mon because I know exactly what it looks like.
I mean, we have a lot.
Are we talking about those little guys?
Iron Crown and Iron Leaf. Raging Bolt.
Bro, shout out to Bolt, man.
What the fuck is that, man?
What you mean? No, I got you, bro. Hey, you ever play Horizon, bro? It's this.
A giraffe?
They literally just copy pasted the long necks from Horizon. It's or tall neck, long neck. It's literally this. I literally saw this and I was like, wait, this is how I fucking get more of the map unlocked. I played Horizon. It's just.
Isn't it meant to actually be based on like a Kirin?
I don't know, but the move is broken. It's electric.
I mean, dragon type, so I assume it would be.
It's electric sucker punch. That's very good.
Let me go here.
Special.
I
love that the name of the attack is also
It is.
Thunderclap is just a great name for a move.
Sucker punch. That's insane.
Yes, it's very good.
Yeah,
it's very good. Very good.
Yeah.
It's actually broken.
To get them from.
Is this thing going to be allowed in VGC? I'm assuming it will.
Is it?
Right?
Of course.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because you had Kyogres and Groudons running around and stuff. I just know because sometimes they won't let certain legendaries be in there, but I feel like because this one's a convergent or a paradox or whatever, it would be allowed.
Usually it's a seasonal thing. Like at the very start, certain legendaries and other Pokemon are disallowed. Like
Where is this?
they didn't allow the Paradox Pokemon, I believe, in the very first VGC season.
And now obviously, like, Fluttermane was on every team at Worlds, so yeah, right on. And then the other one was Iron Crown, which is the new Cobalion, Steel Psychic. And its new move is a Steel type special move that never misses, allowing the user to get 2 successive hits on a target.
Okay.
So it's a double hit special type Steel move.
Special? I thought it was physical.
It says special right on the website. I'm looking at it right now.
I guess I misremembered.
Bro, forgot about Diplin? Who's Diplin?
No, we talked about Diplin earlier. You were just muted.
I was just not even listening.
The Candy Pokemon.
Oh, shout out to Diplin, man. But they have really bad names. There's the 3 guys I was dying of laughter when they said their names. There's the 3 legendary, like there's the monkey, there's the little bird. Good for them.
Monkey's name?
Okie dokie?
Okie, yeah, there's like Okie dokie, artichoke,
yeah.
Okie dokie. That Pokemon clean, bro.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, it's Okie dokie. What's the crane's name, too? I'm forgetting. I know they have it listed on the website.
Pheasantippity's fire, bro. Pheasantipity is fire, bro. Yes, sir.
There's honestly some really cool ones. Like, I'm looking forward to this. By the next show, I think we'll be playing the DLC, right? Because when does it come out?
The 3rd, right? Or what is it?
I ain't playing that shit.
I'm also not playing that shit.
No, I'm playing, man. Damn it.
I'll probably
Keep lying to yourselves.
Day
Keep
one.
lying to yourselves.
Too many games.
Nope.
Still
Ricky,
finishing
I
Baldur's
guarantee you
Gate
I will
and
not be playing
Starfield's
that.
coming out. It's gonna be waiting on that.
My Switch is not
Actually,
turning
real quick,
on.
while we're here, has anybody been playing Baldur's Gate?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Not
the people
me,
who
but
have played,
everyone I know.
Are you enjoying it?
I'm like
Oh,
it's
halfway in Act
amazing.
2.
Did they give a date for this shit?
Everyone I know is playing
The
that
DLC,
game,
I
and
don't
they
think
have
so.
not stopped playing it since it came out. It is absurd.
Yeah, it's
That is
very,
definitely
very
game of the
good.
year. I'm sorry, but that is game of the year.
Okay.
It's definitely contending for me. Yeah. Like if you
Look at how
like
betrayed
Dungeons and
Diablo 4,
Dragons,
McDarrett.
look, no, Diablo 4 betrayed me, motherfucker. That game should have been so
Look
much
how
better
you
than what it
betrayed
was.
Diablo 4. You were sucking
that
it down
game
all
betrayed
day and
me.
all night.
No, I wasn't.
And now you haven't
No, I
spoken a
wasn't.
word
I
of it.
sat here every single time and said I needed to be good. It came out. It was not as good as it should have been. I stopped playing it.
Okay.
Anyway, if you
There's no
like
reason for you
D&D,
to raise your voice against me. We were just
you got
speaking
me.
in
Nah,
a monotone.
You got me heated.
Yeah.
No, you got me. You can't bring up Blizzard.
Okay.
Ricky,
Bring up
you, are,
Blizzard. It starts
Ricky,
with
you
you.
can't say about raising your voice when you are literally always yelling.
But this is how I talk.
That's facts. That's default. That's default.
That's pretty facts.
That is fair.
That's default.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. I guess you got it then. I don't know what to say.
Oh my
So then, has anyone been playing Armored Core? Because I guess that's the other thing that's come out since the last
I
show.
want to, but I have so much shit that I'm also playing as well.
Same
And then
thing.
There's so many
Starfield's
good
coming out, the
games.
Pokemon DLC's coming out. It's like Mario RPG is going to be here before you know it. Mario Wonder. And
The
actually,
Wario
while
game
we're on the
comes
topic
out
of
next
Mario,
week.
Real quick, I want to segue real quick into another topic, something that happened since the last show in regards to Mario, and that is the retirement of one Mr. Charles Martinet. He is no longer the voice of Mario. The rumors were true. He is
Going
not
out.
the voice of Mario
All
right
right,
now.
but who else? Who else saw that tweet with the red background and the somber white text, and they
No,
and
I
their
already know,
conclusion
yeah.
just jumped to the
He did.
worst?
He was dead.
Wait, what did you think happened? What did you
I
think?
think he died.
Yeah, like something
Me, everyone
bad
knows
happened
he was
to him.
dead.
And you gotta preface that shit properly, man. You can't just drop that shit.
Anytime a social media account just posts an image that's a solid color with text,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
gotta fear for the worst, bro.
Right.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done it. That's true. That's true.
They have to put a caption at the top before you.
Tweet, though, didn't sound like it was. It didn't say RIP or whatever. It just said we have a message for fans of the Mushroom Kingdom. Please take a look.
You're not.
Yeah,
But a lot of times,
and
if
then-
something bad does happen, that's how they present it.
Yeah, you can't come with an ominous caption like that and then
It's
post
the
a
same
post a
template.
wall
That's the
of
same
text
template, yeah.
where the thing that my fucking monkey brain pattern recognition eyes are gonna see jump off of the page is Charles Martinet.
Yeah.
And then like I have to read the rest of this fucking paragraph to find out what the hell just happened to Charles. Oh, he's just moving
I
to
guess
not
the
being
reason I
voice.
didn't immediately think the worst or whatever was because I saw this. It would have been like 11 p.m. or something my time.
No, it's because you got insider info and you already knew. That's why.
No.
He knew, bro.
No.
Charles Martinet hit his private line and said, "Hey, man, I'm leaving. I'm bouncing, bro."
No, he asked Roger.
I thought he
He said,
died
Roger,
too.
you okay with this?
He was not going to be the voice for like a lot, pretty much ever since that Mario Wonder trailer where he said like "Wowie Zowie" or something. People were like, "Oh, okay, it's clearly not Charles Martinet." And then
That's true.
Charles Martinet wasn't really saying anything, but the conversation never really went away. So I did not assume like, oh, he's dying. I just assumed exactly that, yeah, he wasn't the voice of Mario anymore.
Right.
The way they did this, though, I will admit, was very strange because, like, normally they wouldn't just announce voice actors retiring, and I understand it's a big deal because it's Mario.
Yeah, it's
But
Mario.
also the way in which they worded this, I'm just going to read what they said on this text because I think it's interesting to take in this way. It says, Charles Martinet has been the original voice for Mario and Nintendo games for a long time, as far back as Mario 64. Charles is now moving into the brand new role of Mario Ambassador. And with this transition, he'll be stepping back from recording character voices, but will continue to travel the world sharing the joy of Mario and interacting with you all, meaning he's still going to be at the booth during like E3-like events or PAX or whatever. Nintendo Live, probably. I'm sure he'll be there. It says, it's been an honor working with Charles to help bring the Mario voice to life for so many years, and we want to thank and celebrate him. Keep an eye out, and this hasn't happened yet, for a special video message from Miyamoto and Charles himself, which we will post at a future date. Now, the reason I want to bring that up is because this coincides with a couple other things that have been happening recently in regards to rumors of a Nintendo Direct. Now, obviously, September, we almost always get a Nintendo Direct. Because this video was not linked with this announcement, I at least am presuming this video will be in whenever the next Nintendo Direct is going to be, and that it will most likely be sooner rather than later, especially considering Nintendo Live is happening next week, PAX is happening next week. I'm sure there's going to be previews for games happening really soon for things like Mario RPG and, you know, Mario Wonder and things like that. So I would assume that a Direct is probably imminent. Additionally,
yeah, I mean, they're always the first 2 weeks of September.
Right, and there've been a lot of rumors from a lot of other sources, the regulars on Twitter saying, "Oh, I think there's going to be a Direct," and one of those rumors is about a GameCube-related announcement. And
shut up!
Thank you, Zan. Beginning of this year, what did I say on the show? I said, I think by the end of the year we're going to get GameCube on NSO expansion pass. With all of
a broken clock is right twice a day, Roger. If you keep saying something, at some point maybe it might just come true. Come on, Roger. Crazy.
This is what I want to say though. This is what I want to say really quick. Really quick to dial it back on the Mario Ambassador stuff. I think it's very strange for him to be under the title of a Mario Ambassador when he has like. It's weird that they want to keep him around for advertising and all that, when I feel like he still has the ability to still be Mario for quite a longer period of time.
Let me ask an honest question. Well, you can go, Fadel.
I was gonna say, because thing about Charles is like I think I see him at like every convention ever. Like that's ever exists. He's like at every single one. So I think they just had a discussion being like, he's not tired enough to not want to go, you know, travel around, but maybe he doesn't want to dedicate to contracting like new lines and all this shit for everyone. So they probably just came to an agreement because they respect him enough, being like, hey, okay, you know what? You can still go make money doing this, you know, do what you got to do because you respect you. You've been here for like 20 plus years. You got that, you know?
But my question was, how old is he? 'Cause I actually don't know.
67.
60 something, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he seems a lot old. He looks a lot older than that. Because my thing is when I saw this, not like I was shocked. I didn't expect it, obviously, but it's like, yeah, eventually this is gonna have to happen. Eventually, you don't know when. Sure. But I saw people's takes like, I thought this would never happen. It's like, you know, eventually they will have to replace the voice of Mario.
Surely.
What I think makes this weird is the timing of it.
Is it weird? It makes sense if the new game's coming.
It would make sense. I feel like not.
I mean,
after the game gets released, I don't think it would make sense prior. Like, why would they announce this 3 months in advance?
I feel like it would have been better for them to announce it in a Direct where they announce his departure and the new voice for Mario.
Yeah, it would have been good if they did a Direct where like Charles was in it, and they're just like, you know, like the special video from Miyamoto and Charles that they're talking about. I think that should have been like in the Direct of like, you know, this is the end. Like, you know, you guys will be here.
I think no way. That would have been way too sad.
You guys will be hearing like a brand new voice from Mario in Super Mario Wonder. They get to roll another trailer for Super Mario Wonder and get people excited about it. They get to talk about Charles' like new role as an ambassador. This like just kind of like popping up in the middle of nothing, and also this popping up in the middle of nothing in the wake of the Mario movie, where like he got snubbed for the role in favor of a Hollywood actor. He was very publicly not pleased about that. And
was he?
I mean, like,
I would have been upset.
He is a very
Mario when they announce a movie.
He is a very like warm, caring, and polite person. And
of course, yes, he's not gonna make a scene.
His phrasing was about like as angry as you can be while being that type of person.
When I heard him say "fuck Miyamoto," I was flat.
I really,
guy, bro.
Like, I knew he was upset when he said that. Yeah.
Yeah, like all we can do is speculate. We obviously don't know any of the details, but like this feels like such a weird confluence of
I'll
things.
say this.
Did anyone else hear or see his like panel or like his interview or whatever at GalaxyCon?
No, what he said.
Okay, I didn't see all of it, But there's a lot of points during that talk where like the interviewer asks like a very simple question and he like trails off and like starts rambling about all kinds of stuff about his life and like the amazing things that have gone on. Like he wears his heart on his sleeve. Right. And one of the like a couple of the things that he talks about is when he's talking about the first he talks about the first interview and he talks about where like he is in his life right now. And one of the things he mentions is that like he one of the interviewer asked like, do you have like a collection of like Mario or like Nintendo stuff? Like, do you have a collection of things, like a room where you have like, like a trophy case or whatever, or like a bunch of things? And he talks about like, no, I actually got rid of most of my belongings because he spent 5 years homeless, just like, living without like, like an actual like house or apartment. Like he just spent 5 years homeless and like, just like meeting people and just like living off the land kind of thing. Like he just like went around, not because I think he didn't have money, but just like like just wanted to have that like
he just wanted to be
in touch with the world. He just wanted to like be out there, like fucking touch grass in the most like human way that we can, and just like travel and like see friends or whatever, and like just live his life like without being down to one place. And then talks about how he has a partner now based in the Netherlands. He talks about like finding true love, and like he's very emotional about it and he's very open about it. And so I think, and again, this is me like incredibly purely speculating on everything as like kind of adding up all of these things that could be very unrelated, of like he has kind of got in touch with himself as like a human and like gone out into the world and like met someone that he cares about a lot right after getting snubbed for the Mario movie after doing the voice for this character for 30 years. I think Nintendo came to him for like Super Mario Wonder and he's just like, nah, fuck you guys, in like a very nice way. Like he got snubbed for the role and he's just like, I'm too old for this shit kind of thing.
See,
Nintendo was like, can we work out something to like keep you doing stuff?
Wait, are you saying he got snubbed
I understand,
as in he thinks he got snubbed, or he got snubbed as in you think he got snubbed?
Real quick, because I do not think that is what happened at all. I think more than anything, you would want to continue playing Mario. I think if anything else, it's a situation that we're potentially looking at right now where like Nintendo is looking towards the future and realizes he's done this for a really long time and realizes they need to prep somebody. If there's going to be a new Mario voice, they have to prepare somebody to do it for the next 20, 30 years to be the next Charles Martinet. And that's not to say like, he's replaceable or whatever, but that's just like from a business perspective, that's what Nintendo's got to do.
But he is.
And so I think the Mario movie, actually, I agree with Warchamp where I think like the Mario movie could have definitely been
like a tipping point.
Yeah, exactly. His tipping point.
Yeah,
I think he was slightly perturbed by not being Mario. But I don't think he was actually mad because they obviously involved him directly with the movie. And also like the place they put him in the movie, especially knowing that he's not Mario now, where they made him Mario's father and like also the goofy voice Mario at the beginning. But like
I got spoiled on that. I didn't even watch the movie and I wanted to know what he was. Fuck.
Oh, you watched the Mario movie?
It's been a year. There's no way. I accidentally spoiled him.
I haven't watched the movie. It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, either way, he plays Mario's dad, and
so it's not like Tails is in the story.
Double down.
Yeah, we can apologize for that. What I was talking about.
No. But what I was going to say is that the line that he says in the movie, this is not a spoiler for the movie, by the way. One of the lines he says in the movie is, "Those are my boys," in relation to Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, of course.
When you know this now that he is no longer going to be the voice of Mario, that hits a little different, I feel. And the other thing I want to bring up, because I think a lot of people are looking at this as a strictly Mario thing, you have to remember Martinet is also the voice of Luigi. He's the voice of Wario. He's the voice of all the other characters. And there's also a Wario game coming out this year too, meaning there's probably going to be a new voice for Wario in addition to a new voice to Mario.
He is a different voice. Because when in the trailer for that Wario game, he sounds different too, and people were speculating that. And I wonder if is the new person? I assume they'll reveal them in the direct. Yeah, is the requirement that they voice out every person, or like is it gonna be a different person?
I didn't want to say anything, but I think I can say it now. Guys, Nintendo contacted me to say, "Hey, you look like Wario. You look like him. You might as well voice him." You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god! You gotta hear your Wario voice. And what's Wario gonna sound like? That's amazing.
He goes, "I'm a Wario."
Damn, that's
wow,
amazing. I got chills. I got chills.
Damn.
Oh my God.
He hit him with the
Exciting.
I thought Charles joined the call for a
That was
second.
nuts.
That incredible.
I have a, like, okay. All right. Well,
Like
okay.
I don't know. I think like overall it kind of played out that way. Like there might have been less like anger about it. They might have been like a mutual agreement that they came to. It might have been Charles coming to them and being like, I'm
how we'll actually find out, Warchamp? The way we actually find out is if they give Charles a proper send-off with the video in the if it's whether or not it's in the direct or not. Like if it's a heartfelt video where they sat down with him to talk about the role of Mario over the course of 30 years and all that shit, or is it just going to be a very corporate 10-second thing where they just like, we wish the best for Charles, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna be a nicely put together.
Yeah, I think it'll be a sweet video. Like it'll be like, I think it'll be like a 5-minute segment where it's like Miyamoto him talking, and then they introduce like the new guy, and then it either leads or it's after the Wonder trailer.
Yeah, I just think it's weird for him to only have a cameo in the Mario movie and to not have like a last game as Mario kind of thing. Like
Would
Wonder
you
would
call him? I mean, would you call that a cameo? I mean, he's like two characters in that movie. He's like his dad.
That's
He's
a
like
cameo.
the
Would you say like
poster for the movie?
Would you say Stan Lee like showing up in a Marvel movie isn't a cameo? Like,
No. But I mean, like Stan Lee,
fair,
when you
you're
go
right.
watch a Marvel movie, right, an MCU film, Stan Lee isn't literally on the header for the
Yeah,
Marvel
that's fair. No, I get what you mean.
Charles Martinet's on the header for the Mario movie. And I think his last big game, if you really think about it in terms of like a big send-off,
was Odyssey.
You can't get a better send-off than Odyssey. Odyssey's like this beloved game. Everyone adores it.
Actually, guys, it was Mario Party Superstars.
Actually,
I don't think so. I don't think they did anything with Superstars.
It was probably Battle
Probably
League.
reused voices.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah, it is Mario Strikers. That's actually insane.
Was it Battle League? I don't think you recorded any new lines in Battle League.
So can I ask a question that'll make me seem like an asshole? But not that I care. Like, here's the thing, right? And I'm not asking a question because I'm trying to be an asshole. I'm actually.
Or sparks of hope.
Like,
are you gonna ask if this matters to anyone?
Yeah.
Don't do it to you.
Like,
Don't do it.
because like I don't think of Mario as like a role that's like a lot of voice like I don't
this is what I'll say.
think of it as like a narrative like
when you ask a question like that, there is always at least one individual that exists.
No, but no, I'm not asking everybody.
Right.
I'm asking you guys. Is it
Oh,
like
I don't give a damn, bro.
No,
because specifically, I'm sure if I ask everybody, someone will be like, "Man, I can't have Mario without Charles."
No, because
that's fine.
Do I care that Charles isn't the voice of Mario anymore? Not really. Do I care about how this has all played out and like the process of it? Yes.
I have a very specific answer to that, and that is,
you?
Yeah, I feel like I don't care who voices Mario next. I don't care at all.
It has to change at some point.
What I do care though is that, because this I think is like potential worst case scenario, is that he's been doing the voice of Mario for like 30 years at this point. They have so much backlog stuff in the vault, voices of him saying literally every word in the dictionary. And the area in which we are in right now with the rise of AI and all this other stuff is that he is no longer the voice. And the reason it kind of sounds like him, but it's not quite him, is that every Mario game from here on out is like an AI.
I can also do that. No. I was literally going to ask.
That to me is, I think, I would much rather
Could you
someone.
tell the difference?
I think you could.
You could 100%. AI is definitely not at that point.
But no. What do you mean? Mario doesn't like have full conversations all the time. Like,
this is the thing. This is the thing. I think Nintendo, in terms with Mario, they want to make him as personable and marketable where he is to Sonic. Because if you compare it to Sonic and how people were upset with, the voice changes with Sonic himself, I think it's definitely a lot different in terms of how fans will react to not only the character, but the people that are linked to that character.
I think with Sonic though it's different because people are used to. I think Sonic people are used to voice changing. Like,
it's been one Mario for 30 years, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's been one Mario for 30 years. Like, it's definitely a different scenario, but
Charles has been voicing this character almost longer than I've been alive, and I'm one of the older people on this call.
Longer than I've been alive.
I mean,
longer than half the people in this call, probably.
That's my. That's really like what I'm trying to figure out specifically. Like, is it like? I don't know if this is 100% true, so someone please correct me if I'm wrong. Is it like a Goku situation where like it's the same person? Like Goku's been the same person, right? It's that same woman.
No.
Been voicing
Goku's also been different for a long time.
Yeah, Sean Shammel's been Goku for like 20 years.
No, it's talking about in Japanese.
He's referring to the Japanese.
Japanese one's the same one, right? It's the same woman.
Yeah. She's always been.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
So it's like Ozawa, her name is, or something.
Yeah.
Imagine like
So
Dragon Ball Super is going on, and we're like partway through a season, and it's like one of like the mid-season breaks, whatever. Where like the fucking show's got to do some reruns while it catches up to the manga or whatever, and like. A Dragon Ball movie comes out and there's a new voice actor for it, and then after the movie comes out, they're just like, oh yeah, we're replacing the voice of Goku, and then like the rest of the season keeps going after that with a new voice actor. Like it's so weird.
I feel like though, but this is such a specifically weird thing because in this movie Mario talks a shit ton, whereas in video game Mario just says one line. It's like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, why would
again because Nintendo wants to move forward with how Mario is viewed in terms of media, not just for video games. They probably want to translate more Mario movies, Mario cartoons, shit like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure like Mario cartoons and things for sure. Like I think the next person who is Mario will most likely be the voice for like whatever Mario cartoons or something.
They want the longevity for the next era of Mario.
The movie is staying Chris Pratt. That's going to stay like all the same voices from the original. It's going to be.
And again, I
have all
think
the same actors, bring them all back. The movie made so much money.
Hey, I hate to say it, or Chris Pratt is just Mario for the next 30 years.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he was actually the guy who said "Wowie Zowie."
No, but like
pan the camera and directed is just him.
Like because Mario specifically, we're talking specifically about Mario, not Goku, who talks a shit ton, not Ash Ketchum, who's had a bajillion voice changes over the years. We're talking about Mario, a character who, yes, has an iconic voice, but unlike almost any other character in all of media at that level, has very minimal complex dialogue at all. He's all sound bites. Literally, his entire catalog is sound bites to the point where you can make an AI version of him. Like you can, because it's all sound bites. So
what I wanted to say though, to add on to that, because I also want to clarify a couple things. One, I do not think Nintendo is going to make like AI Charles Martinet. I do think they're recasting. I think it's a different person. However, I do think because like that's a big reason like why all these strikes are going on right now is they're literally striking because of AI. I do feel like they were in a weird situation where if they wanted to make a precedent for a case, like if Nintendo actually wanted to be like, look, we are going to do an AI voice of Mario, but Charles Martinet and his family forever, like in perpetuity, get residuals for the voice. Like, I think they, because of what Tito is saying, with him mostly just being little clips of dialogue and not being full sentences, and being sound bites, they could, I think, realistically do an AI Charles Martinet, but actually pay him for it and like make a real case for that being a thing. Whereas, like, I don't think Nintendo, I think they're such an old school company that they're not thinking like that and they're not going to do that.
Here's my question, Roger.
I think they're going to recast.
And my question to everybody else. If that's the case, if he gets properly compensated, would that still piss anybody off?
No.
If AI
Charles Martinet,
it probably would. It would. I would think it would piss off people who are very much kind of purist in that viewpoint, where it's like they want to hear a human doing what many people view as a very human role. But I think, rationally speaking, if the right people are receiving their due payments, then it shouldn't really be a problem.
Yeah, because what's the difference between him being AI generated and then them taking sound files of all things he's ever recorded and using it the same way? Like, it just feels...
Right.
I think it's because
it's essentially similar to like just reusing the voice clips in a sense.
You're just paying him for work he's already done, except now you're just making new work based on what he's already done and paying him. That's what is the important part. I don't know.
I personally would not care, just because with Mario in games specifically, it's so passive with how he sounds.
That's what I'm saying with Mario.
You ignore it after a certain bit. Like it you don't recognize that That's just the thing with sound. You don't recognize sound really unless it's something that your brain picks up to be just odd. With Mario, you've been hearing it for so long as Martinet. Like it's a passive thing. Like you could probably play through fucking Odyssey, and after an hour, you wouldn't be able to tell the differences between some of the lines.
Yeah.
Like if you were to hear an AI version and how Martinet would say it, you wouldn't be able to.
Most time. Right. I think though, just for me personally, like, and my friends and the industry, I feel like it's just really bad timing if they were to do that, right? Because like right now they're literally striking
pay your writers, pay all that. Like, yes, right. I agree.
Exactly. Like I was gonna say, like I want that.
Yes.
I just feel like the timing would be very bad
by the
for
way.
them.
Pay your writers. Writers should be compensated. We need to say that right now. I'm not advocating
Nintendo do be a Japanese company, so
like I'm not advocating for anybody to get their job taken. We're talking about this very weird and specific choice.
But again, it's a weird situation too, though, because again, like with this specific character, it could set a precedent for the benefit of actors in terms of AI, like in terms of how you get paid for it, if that is the future of where some of the industry is going. This could set a precedent of like, no, this is how it should be if they pay him properly for it. But again, I don't think that's going to end up being the case. I think it would have been cool if Mario was the one to set the precedent for actors moving forward and how they should get paid. But I don't think that's going to be the case.
Well, it's because like Kos was saying, they want Mario to be translatable to multiple media forms other than games. And in order to do that, Charles Martinet's dope. I don't want to hear Charles Martinet talking that Mario voice for like more than 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
This is the thing is he didn't have to.
No, they're saying right now that he's going to be a Mario ambassador. He's still going to go to events and things. But like, again, he's older. He won't be around forever. And Mario is going to be immortal.
Yeah, I get that. I think it was like a mix of a bunch of things, most likely. It's
definitely just longevity and marketability. At the end of the day, that's all it is.
For sure. I mean, realistically, there's 2 ways this happened. It's either tragically or you do something preemptively. So,
exactly.
And the timeline of things that have happened, it seems tragic.
Yeah,
I think for sure the Mario movie had influence in all of it in some way. Like, there's no way it didn't in some way. Whether it was again realizing that okay, he won't be doing this forever. Whether he was mad. Whether it was, hey, this movie's gonna be massive. We're gonna be doing animated shows. This, that. Like, can you commit to all this? Like, I'm sure there's 50 things it could be, but it's definitely a Mario movie started.
Yeah, and and going back to like what Warchamp was saying earlier too, like because I agree with Fadel, I definitely think like the Mario movie was kind of the nail in the coffin, but I don't necessarily think there was like vitriol behind it with him maybe saying like I don't want to do this anymore. I think it was him looking at his career as Mario, and when you're Mario from Mario 64. And you can close out your history with this character and with this franchise by being in a feature film that was then the top grossing film of, well, I don't know if it is still. I think Barbie might have surpassed it, but like
Barbie did surpass it.
Film of the year of this franchise that's been beloved. Like, I think that's an awesome story, cool career, right? And a good little bookmark for the ending of it. So now would have been a good time. And like you said, Warchamp, if he fell in love and his partner's in the Netherlands or whatever, like that's a good time to be like, look, I'm out. You take me to some conventions. I'm good to go. I'm going to go move to the Netherlands and be on my own. Like, I think that's a good thing to do.
Yeah. And the other thing too is like a lot of people are just like, I don't want to hear like Charles Mario voice for an entire movie. Like, he doesn't speak sentence. Like, he doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He didn't have to though. Like, he voiced their dad in the movie. Like, that was one of his cameos. He talked.
It's mainly just the longevity of it. That doesn't.
It's like, if you're gonna change his voice anyway, like, why couldn't you just get him to do a different voice for Mario for the movie and like let that be his send off kind of thing? I don't know. Like, it's the timeline that's weird about it to me. I don't understand why this wasn't an announcement like, Charles is gonna go on as a Mario ambassador here. You're still gonna see him at conventions, and this game, is going to be his last game as Mario, and give it like a proper send off rather than
a weird bit of speculation for one thing about what you just said though, and that is
rather than
because I think honestly, I think PAX. I think he's going to be at PAX, and I think that if he is at PAX, the question's going to come up probably a lot. Hey, are you in Mario Wonder? Like, are you the voice of Mario? Whatever, all this other stuff. And I feel like they wanted to preemptively stop.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I think it's like people are going to constantly ask about it. So,
okay, now, like, to end it on, the question is, do you
but
think
that's the weird thing is not having him the voice of that?
Do you think that his replacement is going to be like a big league voice actor that's like veteran already, or a like brand new face?
Brand new face that they don't have to pay a lot of money to, guaranteed.
Yeah, I feel like again, like I don't mean this in a bad way, but a lot of people can do Mario impressions. You know, like
I mean, did you hear my Wario? Like,
yeah, exactly. Not your Wario. That was it. Yeah. But it's like a lot of people can do that voice. You know, so like it's as long as someone's like doing it.
Have you heard the Mickey Mouse replacement, or not the Mickey Mouse, the Bugs Bunny guy? You know the Bugs Bunny guy? He does all the Looney Tune voices now. It's just one guy. Like it was like a comedian or something. It's just one guy that does all these Looney Tunes impressions now.
That is pretty amazing.
Damn.
All these voice actors, man.
The guy who played Oppenheimer to play Mario. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's very possible that like after the Mario movie, he like, you know, he just had like some deep introspection. It's like, you know, like maybe I'm ready to step away from this role. And, you know, obviously like not getting picked to be the voice of Mario for that movie probably played a part in that. And then like, you know, maybe he just had that thought that it's like, okay, it's time for me to walk away from this character. And Nintendo was just like, but please
I'm gonna be real.
Please don't. Can we like do something? Can we like make you a Mario ambassador and like keep you around in some capacity? Because like, well, you walking away from this role is very bad for us. Like, I don't know.
I really don't care what the reason was why he walked away, because at the end of the day, it was going to happen eventually. And I think Nintendo thought better sooner than later, where if they had a bunch of projects in development for other media, like TV shows and shit, if he were to like pass away suddenly because of his age, it would be fucked for them to do it in mid production or, you know, mid rollout for all of that shit. Exactly.
Sure. Like I said, like I don't think there's nothing wrong with him stepping away from the role, him being replaced, Nintendo wanting to save money, whatever. It feels so weird after he wasn't Mario in the Mario movie, and then we didn't get like a last game with him as Mario in any capacity. Like
that's on Nintendo.
I mean,
that's what I mean, though.
Probably be some type of explanation for it, though, in the send-off thing with Miyamoto. Like, I think if he gives a reason in that, if he's like, "Look, I'm old, I want to retire. You know, I want to go do my thing." Like, that could very also well be the case. They might talk about that in the video. You know, whether or not this video is going to happen anytime soon, I don't know. I think it depends on whether or not we get a direct, or they might just drop it on Twitter randomly. Who knows? Yeah. But it is an odd situation.
I don't care about him not being the voice of Mario. I just think it's so weird the way it all played.
You know what else is weird though?
And I hope it's what he wanted.
This is super weird, and I don't know if you guys watched this, but something else that's super duper weird is that guy that stormed the stage at Gamescom.
Yes, I knew you were going to say
that. What's going on with that? What was up with that? The GTA
What's
guy?
up with
the GTA 6 guy?
Fuck
apparently
that guy, bro.
That's just a guy that does at a lot of German events.
Because this is the second time.
This needs to stop, bro. This needs to stop.
Someone's got to put a stop to this. They got to have security or something at these
events. I don't get how it's another Keighley event and like you let that happen again, bro.
This is what I'm saying. So you guys just made me take off my tinfoil hat conspiracy about Mario and Charles Martinet, and now I have to put it back on and say that Geoff is doing this shit on purpose for the publicity at this point.
Honestly,
you are not gonna tell me.
No, hey, hold on. No, that kid is very notorious.
Honestly, I don't know.
Hold on, bro.
I don't think that's completely out there theory.
Still does not have security to stop people from
calm down.
Bro, that kid has gone viral on social media so many times, bro. Since that
you are telling me Geoff has been host for a Game Awards show and had someone not once, not twice, fucking rush the stage. And these people are not posting up every fucking security.
And they're not saying anything particularly harmful either. It's like some random bullshit. They're not.
Keighley genuinely looked so pissed when the GTA 6.
Yeah, no, he did.
I don't think this is a situation where it was
what happened this last time? I didn't even see it.
It was just some guy came on stage. He was just like, "Where's GTA 6?" And then he was like, and then he said the same thing as the other guy. He was like, "Oh, Bill Clinton." Like he just did the exact same thing.
But I'm saying, like, they're not even saying no crazy shit. If they say some crazy, it's not gonna harm the
That's
event.
an opportunity, right?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're doing all that to say some bullshit about Bill Clinton. Like,
well, the thing is, those people aren't using the opportunity to say harmful shit. They want to make them
go viral like that kid.
But I'm saying, like, to me, that gives validity to the fucking conspiracy, bro. Like, If they were saying something real harmful to the point where
I'm taking the hat off and I'm putting it down for the rest of the podcast, but I'm just saying.
Put it back on, bro. Let's have a conversation, bro. Put it back on, bro.
Geoff hosting 3 fucking.
It is odd that after that, because the other one was like so much worse because he was up there during Game of the Year and just stood behind them the whole time.
The other one was actually like, I'm not saying anyone should ever do this. It was stupid, but other one, like the one at the Game Awards, was actually genuinely impressive because that kid slinked onto stage. Developers of Elden Ring waited until the ending of the speech, didn't do it in the middle of a speech or whatever, in the middle of a sentence, waited until the end, stood up there like he belonged there, and then said, "I want to thank my Rabbi Bill Clinton," and then walked off. Like,
Roger,
it was stylish.
Perfect. Let's call it what it is. He rolled a 20 on his stealth check and was going crazy.
He did it.
Roger, name 10 books.
10 books. All right. One Piece, My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter, Pride and Prejudice. We got a whole bunch of stuff. What do you want? Yeah,
Hellclaim Kid would be really impressed right now.
You would.
You know what else would be really impressive right now? Ricky
would be impressive if he was here.
I am not impressed by Ricky.
I am not impressed by Ricky.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, this is not the music I expected, but sure.
Is this the
what else would be
slipping?
impressive is if you guys go ahead and actually head over to WDFAshop.com and purchase some merch today. Go ahead and find some shirts, hoodies, beanies, stickers, decals, anything you could absolutely imagine at WDFAshop.com. Go ahead and support the Pokemon Cypher and my boy Shofu. That boy hasn't eaten in 6 weeks because, you know what I'm saying, y'all haven't bought merch. So you guys want
How is it shorter time this time than the last?
I have a burning question with regards to WDFA, right?
Oh, of course.
Do they ship internationally?
I believe so.
Yeah, they do.
There we go. They ship
Well, thank you very much.
They're international gamers over there. So go ahead and pick up your WDFAshop.com merch today. And after you've done that, if you want some slightly worse merch but still want to support, go ahead and head over to japantime.shop. Where you'll find all of Japan Time stuff. You can find plush, hats, everything you can imagine. Nothing's been updated, but don't worry, it's coming, I guess. I hope. I have no idea, but regardless, go ahead and find some Japan Time merch today.
You'll hopefully hear something.
By the next
we'll have
show,
something
maybe?
before the end of before the end of the year though. We will have something. No,
Oh
I'm
my
not.
God.
I'm not.
I'm
Before the end of the year, we will have something.
I'm on WDFshop.com looking at a product, and I have the option to gift a product to someone in Twitch chat because Shofu is currently live on Twitch. That's amazing. What an incredible shop feature.
What an incredible feature. So go ahead and pick up your Shofu WDFAshop.com merch as well as your JapanTime.shop merch today, or else.
Beautiful.
And we're back.
So now, real quick,
we're back to the show. Go
That's
ahead.
our regular scheduled program. We talked about Pokemon. We talked about Charles Martinet. We talked about Nintendo Direct rumors. We talked about Gamescom. Is there any other major thing that has happened while I was
we didn't talk about Gamescom. We talked about the kid from Gamescom.
No, there's been actually there has been.
Oh, okay.
There was nothing at Gamescom that we needed to
There
talk
were
about.
2 major Sonic announcements here. Thank you very much.
Yes,
what were they?
That I would like.
Warchamp, give me the power to move people out of the call.
Someone already
Warchamp, give
fucking
me the power
screwed
back.
me. Who still has that? Take shit away from almost all of you.
Listen.
That's crazy. It's look, we go get Sonic news all the time, so when we get it, we're gonna talk about it.
Exactly, bro.
Y'all
Listen,
talk about it
okay.
all the time.
Listen, man. It's not my fault. Sonic's been popping off for 2 years now. Let me tell you something. Okay,
we have suffered for years.
Exactly. It's time to
force
eat,
you to like
bro.
that.
Yeah, listen, man.
No one forced anything, but I still
exactly. Now let me tell you what's going on here. We get to Gamescom.
Stop.
Nice.
If that was Coast again, I'm taking it away from you.
My man
You
cook.
can take it away from me. I don't care.
Let my man cook.
Oh my gosh. He's probably still talking.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to do this. Listen, let me tell you.
Go.
Okay? And then they're like, all right, you're getting a Sonic Superstars show. Like, okay, cool. We'll finally get the release date. It'll be nice. We'll be out here. Okay. It comes up, right? Very quickly, randomly. Like, oh shit, the Superstars trailer is here. All right. You know, they show some multiplayer. Looks cool. Nothing crazy. I was like, okay, that was a pretty standard trailer. It's fine. We know a lot about the game
They
now.
showed Metal Tails, Metal Knuckles.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's for like the battle mode, like it's
but still, it's stuff we haven't seen before. That's
That's fair.
Right now, it's the
Yeah.
most exciting for that game for me. There's new stuff.
Oh, Wow, that's I guess that's true. They should Fields the Rabbit. He's gonna be a costume. That'll be cool.
Costume for Sonic.
That's crazy. Finally added to a
cool.
game after over years.
They brought him back, We get the release date, October 17th. Fire. But then they're like, hey, we got something else for you. And that's right. They show CG trailer for the final Sonic Frontiers update. And Sonic gets a new form. And it looks crazy. And we're all yelling. And it finally happened. Yes, it's Gear 5 Sonic mode.
Yeah, it's heavily implied.
Are you sure it's a new form? Yes. Or is it just blue eyes from like when he charges up and stuff?
No.
It's cyber. He's got the cyber abilities. He's got the cyber abilities right from the game, man. All right.
We know from Ian Flynn that he wanted to put in Hypersonic, and Sega said no. And then this thing comes up showing what looks like
Supersonic
a new form. 2. So there's a high chance that it's a new form.
I'm watching it right now.
I'll show you the trailer show.
I don't mean to be ignorant, but I'm watching it right now. It genuinely looks exactly the same. I don't understand.
Well, it's like Super Saiyan 2. Think of it as like Super Saiyan 2.
And this time, his eyes are blue.
No. Listen, you don't.
This is the trailer, right? I'm literally watching this right now. He just has blue eyes. That's all it is.
No.
I'm watching this live and doing reaction. I swear to God, I'm not. I actually genuinely like Sonic 2. I'm not trying to troll.
Right.
I'm just saying that, like, if I was watching this live, right? If I was doing a live reaction to Gamescom and I saw this trailer, I, on God, would not know that this is a new form of Sonic. I would assume that this is Super Sonic.
But they're showing DLC for a Sonic game. It's for those people.
I think it's for people that know that Supersonic has red eyes. If you change his eye color for Supersonic specifically, something has happened.
Roger, it is obvious in the cinematic because like he goes supersonic, he has the red eyes, they show him, and then he like does
he's got this new red
again.
Aura.
Yeah, with an extra aura, and then he opens his eyes and they're a different color now.
I know, but I'm watching this now.
But they didn't give him more quills or anything.
No, they didn't get quills. He didn't get a different color.
Okay. He's gonna spawn quills. Roger.
What? No. You guys literally described this to me.
That's what Super Saiyan 3 did.
He did say Super Saiyan 2 did it. If you say new form, I'm not expecting to see the exact same thing with blue eyes.
But okay,
you said new form. You should have just said he has blue eyes.
I mean, it's okay. All right. I should have said, listen, people are calling it Supersonic 2. It's like Super Saiyan 2.
I think the Supersonic. I won't hold you. I think Supersonic 2 is kind of stupid. Let's not call that.
That's fair. No, okay, but what I mean is it's the same idea. It's the same idea as Super Saiyan 2, where it's just electricity and like an extra aura, It's the same thing.
There was no electricity. You're making things up.
How is there no electricity? You're fucking blind as shit. There's literally sparks all over him with different colors. What do you mean?
He had a dark aura, but he didn't have the electricity that Super Saiyan 2 has. Nor did you're making this up. You're farming engagement. That's what you're doing. I can see it clearly, and I'm not gonna let you keep exploiting these people. Just trying to tell them that this is. I am not.
There is electricity, Ricky.
I just feel like they need it. They absolutely need it.
Electricity.
There's electricity around him.
Also, what the heck is this? How do you, wait, real quick. While Fadel has his tabs up real quick, what is Super Mario 63? What is that?
What?
And why do you have a Sonic message board as one of your bookmark bars? You have a Sonic message board and Mario 63?
No, this is for SRB2 where you can download mods and shit. Okay. Don't worry about it, bro.
What is Mario 63? I want to know.
You don't know Mario 63, but you don't remember?
What is this?
You don't remember back in the day?
Why do you have a Newground?
Bro, listen, man, this shit was fire back in the day. This shit was iconic back then. It's loading. Hold up, let it load. Look at this. Hold up, I got you. You've never played Super Mario 63?
2023 is fucking insane. Like this. But I mean, you also don't season your food, so this all.
Oh, fuck! I clicked it. No shit.
No, but I genuinely wait. Going back to what Ricky was saying though, because like I see the red lightning sparks or whatever, and I see the blue, but like you can't sit here and tell me that this looks like some incredibly hype new thing. Like they need to change his fur.
Can I bring some more context to this real fast? Right. Let me. Fadel is super hype. Let me bring in more like context from the game. Right. Maybe that'll wrap a little
context.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like, he was saying like I would be hype for a new Sonic form. Like, I'm not even saying this to somebody who's trying to troll.
I know. Well, let me remind you, right? This is a new, what looks like a powerful Supersonic in Sonic Frontiers, where Supersonic has been the best he's ever been. So, like, he's going to do something with this. It's not just going to be, oh, he looks different. You still just run and hit the boss. Like, he should be doing things. What? Because it's the way the game is going to be, Roger. What are you talking about?
I mean, what if
I mean, like, this is a trailer. I'm not trying to be like.
I know, ignorant. But then if they show it, then where's the surprise of the cool stuff he's going to do? Like, the cool thing about Supersonic and Frontiers.
Why are they showing me some blue eyes? Bro, put contacts on? Wow, oh my God.
He got blue eyes, bro. Hey, this is important shit, man. Okay, bro. Listen,
I'm just saying, okay, that for the way that Supersonic works in Frontiers, him getting a new form, especially in one of the boss fights in that game that was pretty bad, and he could do more stuff in that fight, and hopefully they change the end of the game too, since where that is.
Here's the thing.
They can do way more with Sonic in this game being Supersonic than any time he's been Supersonic before.
But they could do way more with him by making him look way different and cooler. Like if I'm using this. I'm not trying to hate. I promise you.
I know.
I'm not trying to troll. I'm going to use this as an example, right? You've got Luffy, and then you've got Gear 2, and he visually changes with Gear 2. His blood is like super duper red. He's got steam coming off him. He looks crazy. You get to Gear 3, he's becoming enormous. He looks vastly different. Gear 4 looks like some giant kabuki crazy looking thing. Snake Man's an entirely different thing. And then Gear 5 is a totally different thing and looks vastly different from any other forms. Like if you're going to do a hype new form, No.
Roger, I understand that. Wait, Fadel.
Roger.
Can I try this real fast, Fadel?
Okay, go for it.
Because I think I know where you're getting at. Maybe. But the thing with Sonic specifically, I understand. But the thing with Sonic specifically, for years, the agenda for Sonic has been that they did not want to put new forms on him because they worried it could compare to Dragon Ball. So for years, he's only had Supersonic. They got rid of everything else. He barely had Supersonic. So them doing anything is a step in the direction of them wanting to do more. That's why for people who really like Sonic, it's exciting.
So what you're saying is for 20 years they was fumbling the fucking bag? Oh
yes.
my God.
For a very long time, they were just deciding Sonic would not
bag could be coming in, bro.
So the genuine question I have is like, if this is what they said, my genuine question is if it took them 20 years to get this as his upgrade, my worry is that they just aren't going to then give him cool. I want Gear 5 Sonic. I want crazy looking upgrades.
You're misunderstanding something, right? You have to keep in mind also the context here is this update is a rewrite of the ending. It's not an extra like new DLC story. This is going to replace the existing ending. So it still needs to play within the confines of the Chaos Emeralds, like the base game story of those Chaos Emeralds. You know what I mean?
Make them like the Chaos Emeralds are a bunch of different colors. Make him like Rainbow Sonic or something. Shoot rainbows out of his head.
That's hyper. That's Hypersonic. That's hyper.
Why not do that?
Hypersonic is fucking sick, bro. Hypersonic is fucking sick. Where's Hypersonic?
Hypersonic is sick.
Why do this weird half-assed Supersonic 2?
No. Because but Hypersonic is different Chaos Emeralds. You see what I mean? Those are the Super Emeralds.
And they make up something else. Use their imagination.
They don't want to. They don't want to.
Hold on.
Bro, Hypersonic would have been crazy. They're giving me European Sonic instead.
Okay, here's what it sounds like.
Oh my God.
You're going down a deep rabbit hole. Come back.
Oh my
God.
There's actually so real fast. Wait, can I say something real fast? Wait, real fast. I want to comment on that one thing because there is a European Supersonic and he's evil.
Sure, but here's the thing, right? Here's what it sounds like to me as an outside viewer. It sounds like, as Sonic fans, you guys are very excited for something to an average person seems very mediocre.
Yes.
So I'm not even like I don't say that to like be like rude. I'm saying that it sounds like your bar is so low.
No, it's high. It's cool.
That's literally what it is.
No, I will admit to you, yes. My bar for Sonic unfortunately is low. Okay, because for a long time they haven't done
for you guys that are hyped for this. I am. But I hope that for the next game in the future, like I hope that they do something.
I hope so too. Like we even talk about another cool part about this is that Amy, Tails, and Knuckles are all playable.
That's true.
For the first time in ages.
Ooh.
That's true.
You mean in the game that's literally coming out this
That's
fall?
interesting.
No.
We're talking about
in
Frontiers, in this Frontiers update, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles will be playable.
Ooh.
I don't care about that. Though. I played Frontiers. I want to play Sonic
You don't
Superstars.
wanna play
where you
Amy,
play-
bro? She
No,
has a
you
big
want to
ass
play
hammer,
Sonic
bro.
Adventure?
She got the
Bro.
hammer on her.
They have not been playable in a mainline
don't get the
3D
whole
Sonic game in
tickets on, bro.
17 years.
Yeah, it's
Process
been
that
ages. Like,
17.
one of the last times was like Sonic Boom, but that wasn't Sonic Team, obviously. So like, for them
So
to
this is
be
the
actually
first time you've been able
playable.
to play as in any 3D game.
Since
That's
seven-
in a long time, yeah.
Very
Then
long
why are
time.
people
Yeah.
not more
Sonic
hype about
06.
that? I'd be more hype about that than Super
Because we,
Sonic.
hyped about
knew
that.
we knew
that.
that was going to be the case already. We knew that there were going to be
okay.
additional playable characters from the first time that they revealed that there was going to be
Gotcha.
DLC.
Gotcha. Because I liked Frontiers. We talked about that even. We did a spoiler
I know,
cast. You
I
should
know,
go check it
I
out
know,
on the
I
Japan
know.
Time YouTube channel. We did a whole spoiler cast. It was enjoyable.
Shofu, Shofu, can you get my feed on stream? I think a diagram would help explain this one.
You said your feet.
Okay, let's your
My feed,
feed.
my Discord feed.
I was just
FEED.
Yo, don't feel bad. I also
I
heard feet
too.
I heard
Okay,
feet.
now I was gonna make a joke because I also got sent a picture or a video of Fadel trying to bite Aru's feet in a video as evidence. So, but I didn't use that because you know.
Okay, so
Bite?
Yes.
So we were just gonna start with a quick little Sonic.
fuck?
Yeah, right. So like,
Hey, yo.
What?
so
Okay.
Wait.
You're
Wait.
talented.
Wait.
You're
Wait.
talented.
you can't tell me this is way cooler.
Wait.
It's okay. It's the for me. For me, it looks.
We're
okay,
not gonna
Warchamp.
skip over this, bro.
I will say it for me, right? For me, it looks the same, right? But it's the
Isn't that how
implication
you
of what
draw
it.
too?
It's the implication of what
Yeah, I
it
agree.
means. That's exciting for me.
I agree.
What is the implication? That's the thing that I don't understand.
We
What is
just
the
told you.
implication?
Is that for years they have not wanted to give Sonic new forms, and now they're willing to do it.
Okay. Think about this. Okay, Ricky. Here's an example for you that's
Okay.
easy for you to understand. Super Saiyan 2. It's literally just Super Saiyan, but there's electricity. To someone who doesn't give a shit about Dragon Ball, they'd be like, well, look at this guy. He's got the same hairstyle, and there's electricity. So it's the same idea, but because you have context and you know everything behind it,
Nah, that shit
you're
was
like, oh
trash,
fuck,
too.
this is
Nah, that shit
awesome.
was trash, too.
It was
It was not trash. No, it was not trash. When Gohan turns Super Saiyan 2 for the first time, that is one of the peakest moments.
That was one of the only times where there's a big drastic visual difference.
Right.
Because
They
that
also look
Gohan
great.
had very different hair from regular Super Saiyan Gohan.
Yes.
So there was an
Yes.
immediate
They knew.
obvious difference.
But it's what I'm saying.
You know
saying.
Super Saiyan 2 is dog shit because for the rest of the anime, they literally just go straight to 3. Like Goku just skips it, just goes straight to 3 with the long ass hair.
To be fair, One Piece does that
All
too.
I'm
They just
saying,
take their
though,
form, like,
That boy
is
is
it's the
And
same.
they do the buff
Is
Super
that
Saiyan
this
2. The buff
is
where they're all on steroids.
the equivalent of that.
Yes, this is Super Saiyan 2, basically. Absolutely.
I think the answer is we don't know because it's a trailer showed very little. I'm just
That's
excited
true.
about the
That's true.
implications.
That's
That's
You
what I'm
think?
trying
You
to
think?
say.
It's the implication.
Do you think that there's going to be more
If
to
we
it?
don't even
There we
know.
go.
If we don't
I
even know
think-
if this is a new form, it could literally just him be putting
No,
in
it's a new
color.
form.
No, I
Because
think
he's
for
using
sure
the
it's a new
cyber- he's
form.
using-
But I
Roger,
think it's
in
a
the
new
trailer,
form
he
in the
literally
sense that
powers up in front of your eyes.
I saw
Yeah.
that with the electricity. I saw. But he might have
powers
static
up in front
electricity.
of
He
you.
might have done his laundry beforehand and just rubbed
he's
his
using,
fur
and if you played the game, you know the aura around
did
him
play the
is the
game.
cyber.
Why are you
Okay,
so mad, bro?
Roger. You know,
And I see why you're screaming. Your veins like
Bro, let's
bro.
bet. Okay,
Fidel?
Fidel.
I'm not actually mad about
Fidel,
it.
if you really truly believe that this is a new form, if you really truly believe this is a new form,
Guys,
you will bet on it.
Roger.
You will bet on it.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah,
Listen.
What are we betting on?
If this is a new form, bro, you owe if this is a new if this is not a new form, you owe me $100,000. If this is
Okay, it's pretty. Okay, that's
okay.
All
All right.
Okay.
And if it's not a new form, you die.
What?
Oh.
That's what. That's the only way. That's the only way.
I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Not like that idea for the. This is a
okay.
podcast.
This is reality. No, this is the
really
real
trying to
world.
have on my bag right now? Are you really trying to have on my bag?
World, all right? This is the real world. Everybody wake up. This is the real
world. It's a prank, man. It's a prank.
It's a prank.
They were just kidding.
No more.
We're talking about Grand Theft Auto.
In GTA.
yes.
In Minecraft.
Every day.
In Minecraft.
Every day.
Outside the monitor.
now, I will say, Fadel, you were a little too quick to sacrifice yourself for Sonic, bro. It's just a little too quick to agree, man. It's a little bit. You didn't really consider what he was saying to you at all. Honestly.
No, I considered it. I understood.
It was a tad too quick, bro. Just a little bit.
I understand the consequences, man. I'm ready to take them for the belief of what I know, bro. It's time.
Nah, bro.
It's time to
Why
face
did you
it.
randomly just search up a Xenoblade song? What is this
No,
about?
I did it. Someone gave me. Someone redeemed the song, and
I'm
I had
like,
to
what
put
does
it
it
on
have
my
anything to
playlist.
do with anything?
No. I love Xenoblade though.
Oh, I do too. I know. But I was just confused.
The Xenoblade 3 DLC was very disappointing though. So.
What?
Oh yeah, you weren't there for the discussion, right? We didn't get to hear about that.
Wait. You actually you were disappointed in the DLC?
I was.
Did you like the end of the base game?
Yeah, I adored the end of the base game. It made me cry.
I'm definitely
but
throwing you
every
in Minecraft
opinion
jail, bro. That's
Fadel
crazy.
says from the future, I'm completely ignoring.
You were underwhelmed by the DLC.
Yeah, no,
that is
I was
mind-blowing to me.
genuine. I genuinely was. I
And
thought.
you liked the fight with Z at the end of 3.
No. I don't like the fight with Z. I just love the ending. Like no, the end of the fight with Z was ass.
All right, that's okay. Good. That's why I was confused for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. We can't be friends anymore.
I was just disappointed because I didn't like those kids. I didn't like those kids. I didn't care about I didn't care about anybody except like Rex and Shulk.
You didn't care about
Matthew's
Alvis?
sick though.
Alvis was sick.
Awesome. Yeah.
Matthew's gosh, I couldn't stand. I didn't like Matthew too much.
Ow, he's you. You're saying you hate him.
He's not. No, I don't hate him. No.
Doesn't that make sense?
He's like maybe because maybe because I just didn't like his voice. I didn't like his voice. I think his voice bothered me.
Wow, crazy.
I'm sorry, Vera, but I didn't mean it like
maybe
that.
Maybe voice bothers all of us. Have you ever considered that, bro?
Yeah, I mean, Verum, just let him be oblivious. Let him be oblivious to what he's saying, but just know that we know what he's saying. He just self-reported, and it's okay. Like
no, I did it.
It's okay. Sometimes,
listen,
you know.
No, I love you, Vera. Don't worry.
I love him.
In fact, we like more than Fadel most of the time. So.
Oh.
Actually, on the topic of a JRPG, there was also at Gamescom a reveal trailer for Granblue Fantasy vs. Relink. Well, not so much a reveal trailer, but like a story trailer for that game. Now, me personally, I was at a Cygames Europe event a couple weeks ago, so I actually was able to see this trailer early, and I also learned the release date of the game early, but obviously I wasn't able to share that information. At that event, I also got the opportunity to play or try out the demo for the game. And it's good fun. It's expected to release after many, many, many delays on the 1st of February, 2024. Originally it was meant to come out in like 2020, I think.
Yeah.
And then
it got announced in like 2019 or something. That feels right.
Yeah. And it was originally developed by Platinum Games, and then they ended up not working on the project anymore. But the director from Platinum Games shifted to the team at Cygames to work on the game, and it was a very, very long process, but the game it's pretty fun based on what I've played. Essentially, if I were to compare it to anything, it's like it reminded me a little bit of Tales of Arise in terms of how it's kind of that action RPG real-time sort of gameplay loop. You have multiple party members. In the demo that I played, the party members were controlled by AI, but in the release of the game, you'll be able to do quests with your friends. You can play with up to 3 other friends online in quests, as well as being able to... Oh, go on.
I'm saying there's crossplay.
Yes. Crossplay across both PlayStation and PC, yeah. And yeah, it was good fun. It was pretty simple battle system. I was able to get to grips with all the characters that were there very quickly, but a lot of the additional mechanics and content in the game is obviously, it's going to be saved for the full release. You're going to still feel a sense of progression with your characters. But yeah, that's definitely something I can personally recommend.
Brilliant. Was there any other, while we're on the topic of it, is there anything else at Gamescom that got announced that people are excited for?
Not so much a new game, but the new Tekken trailer that they showed was cool.
Oh yeah, they just jumped a lot of characters.
I mean, those characters were leaked. Unfortunately, they were leaked not too long ago. But they showed Leo, Kuma, Yoshimitsu, Steve Fox, and I think one other that I'm not remembering immediately. Dragunov, that was it. And they showed a lot of the single-player stuff for the game. They showed the lobby, just a lot of cool kind of casual customization features as well.
Now, was the other thing that got leaked, like while I was gone, wasn't there a release date leak as well for Tekken? Where it was going to be January or something? Or did they announce the date?
I'm not 100% sure.
I saw the release date. I thought they announced it, but it's like
so
early
it was
January.
announced then by now. Yeah. Okay. So
26th of January.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
It's like shortly after their last Tekken World Tour for Tekken 7. It comes out.
Nice.
Makes sense.
Game looks good, man.
There was one other game as well that got a release date. And this also transitions to a plug for some content coming up next month. Party Animals releasing at the end of September. There will be a couple people in Japan. I'm doing a video on that as well. So good party game. Definitely going to be on my channel for sure. That game fire. I played that shit in alpha. That shit
Party Animals?
Yeah, it's that game. Show was that game I showed you a couple days ago. Yeah. The shit that looked way good for no. It looked way good for no reason.
Party Animals looks cool as fuck.
It's a Gang Beasts but better physics based party game where like it looks like the graphic fidelity is way too high for what it should be. It's a $20 game, so very excited for that as well.
Has that game been out before, or is it like a brand new thing?
It was an alpha late last year, like in winter last year. Or sorry, last summer. It was going to release, and then they delayed it basically a whole year to polish it. And that's finally coming out next month. And it's... I don't know. I think it is the same studio of Gang Beasts. I think it's the same studio, but I could be wrong.
Gang Beasts was good.
But this is just... It is Gang Beasts, but literally infinitely better in every way. So if you liked Gang Beasts, or if you didn't like Gang Beasts, you'll like this. If you liked Gang Beasts, you'll like it more. So
I remember the first time I ever played Gang Beasts. First time I ever played it was when we were at Polaris. We did some do you remember this? It was like a Maker Studios Gang Beasts event thing, and I remember playing it with you and being like, "This is kind of fun," and then going on Steam and ordering it afterwards. And then I don't think I ever played it after that, but that was years ago.
Yeah,
I think I remember the trailer for this
8 months
almost
ago?
a year ago. Yeah,
Yep.
it was a good while ago. I remember seeing this trailer.
That was the trailer for basically announcing, hey, we're gonna delay it, but here's a bunch of footage, and then they basically dropped the release date. It's $20 on Steam. Very high quality. If you just look at the actual graphical, like it has some of the best looking water I've seen in a video game in a very long time for no reason.
Water?
Yeah, water.
Water.
So yeah, very fun.
Oh no!
I didn't watch Gamescom. Was there a Phantom Liberty trailer?
That wasn't me.
That was me.
You have a clip of that too.
Of course. It's in his server.
Oh my god.
It's in his server, bro.
My manhwa.
Oh my god. Look at these.
Well, was there anything else? Are we good?
We're good.
Wait, no, we didn't talk about that.
About what?
We need to talk about it.
Talk about what?
Tomorrow, Roger. Are you excited? It's time. Sea of Stars.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
There's no Roger. Sea of Stars. That's a US game. That's literally a Chrono Trigger type game.
What?
Wait, what?
Have you not seen Sea of Stars? It's that new indie
You must have
game that
seen
like
Sea of Stars.
dude, Roger. This is
No. Roger was excited.
Where have you been?
No, he was excited for Room 40.
No, right. Okay, Roger. This is a US game, all right, and it literally has like a 90 on Metacritic, and this is literally a U type game. Look, I'm gonna send this to you, and I'm not even trying to get you or anything.
No.
This is a U type
I'll
game.
watch.
This comes out tomorrow. This is peak.
Bro, I thought Room 40 was dropping tomorrow.
I'm looking at this.
Shofu, but I know what you're trying to do. Fuck you, buddy.
I do too. Oh, Mitsuda does the music? That's awesome.
Yes.
You know what though? I like this. Would be cool. I'd be down to play this at some point.
Okay.
Something is off with the sprite work. I don't know what it is. I can't
Okay, you're a
explain
hater?
why. I am slightly. I don't know what it is, but I'm not like a huge fan of the art style.
Well,
I'm
listen,
certainly
man.
not after what I just saw on your stream. Like the facial expression thing. It looks like I don't know.
I got
good.
fantastic reviews.
I'll
I don't know.
definitely try it at some point, maybe. But I don't know.
There's a
With
demo.
as many games. There's a lot of games that are out right now that I want to play. That like.
All right.
Quick question.
I just want to finish Fontaine, man. I kind of want to keep playing games.
All right, man.
Bro, Room 40 is way better than this game.
It looks good.
Bro, this
looks
don't come out till
good.
next
What
week,
is
Shofu.
what is
are you
Room
doing
40?
right now, bro?
Room 40 is
Why do you keep bringing it up? What
out.
is Room 40?
Oh my god, are you serious?
We got his ass, boys! He's the man. Room 40 is nuts, nigga! We got him out!
There's no fucking way.
Ricky, I cannot
There's
believe
no
you
fucking
did
way.
that.
Roger, that's the end of the show. We're done. We're done. In fact,
Because he kept saying it, and I'm like, oh, maybe niggas can't hear him. You know, Shofu never cares about games or nothing. So I was just like, okay, for the first time that he's actually talking in an episode, how about somebody listen to him?
no, Ricky gotta go. Ricky, you gotta go. I'm sorry. That's the end of the show, Roger. He gotta go.
Oh my god, this guy is a
I had to get him the fuck out of there. Like, it's really crazy. I tried to save him. Yeah, like the whole... Roger, end the show, please. End the show.
We got his ass. Oh
End the show, please.
What is happening?
Oh my god.
Well, I guess that's the end of the show, everybody. Appreciate you guys all watching. Roger also left, so Ricky has been murdered and will never return again. So appreciate all you guys. We'll be back in a couple weeks, and y'all have a great night. Goodbye.
That's tough.
Look at this guy recording.
Keep it in the past. What are you doing? You're doing it wrong.
What do you need, Brad? You cannot complain about this. You cannot have this and complain about it. Don't look at me. Completely different things, bro.
Why am I in this video?
If you're gonna do something,
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're doing it the wrong way.
You shove this in right here, you know what I'm saying? Get that in there.
That looks
horrible, bro.
Why have you butchered her boot like that? She's wearing a nice pair of boots and you kind of fucked
Oh,
it
you
up.
tied it from the back here like
Yes,
that.
that's what. Yes.
I didn't know you did that. Shit. I didn't know that was a thing. Shit.
Ruining the vibe.
Hands are up. Were you recording the whole thing? You bitch. I hate you. Just he was recording. You got content out of it.
It's weird that you're recording. Why do you want to keep that on your phone?
I'm not. I'm gonna post it on.
Oh, okay. Then
No, you are not.
You're recording.
No, you are
Oh,
not.
he's not gonna post it? No, he's gonna
This
post
is
it.
one of the Japan time.
Wait, did you